What's up? What's happening?
What are you doing with your glasses off?
Because they got reflections and stuff, so I don't want them.
Well, I took some lasagna, made some lasagna for our next door neighbors a while ago, and the container was returned to me with a poem inside.
Yeah.
I thought I would share that with the people.
Okay. With the people. You the people.
And I had called them to tell them that it was coming, and I said, I was wondering if you were in, I left a message, were you interested in some spaghetti? And I said, that is not spaghetti, it's actually lasagna. So the poem goes, to a kind neighbor. There once was a lady named Jo, tried cooking Italian for show. She said, I am ready to master spaghetti, but it was lasagna, you know. And it was great. Thank you from Bruce. Thank you from Chris. That's his husband and wife. Now, I thought I would make more lasagna for poetry. Mm-hmm. So I phoned again and I said, are you interested in lasagna again? Well, yes, he said, it's perfect timing, we're starving. So I said, Alan will be over, he'll knock, and he'll run. You won't see him. And he said, well, I'm not very fast, so I probably won't see him. So the container came back today, and here's the poem that Alan has not heard. And it's for him, who did nothing to make the lasagna.
There once was a man who didn't cook.
I know it.
Yeah.
Hi, neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting at home, more bored by the hour because of the heat, so I jumped in the shower. One chorus was all that I had time to sing when I heard my old front doorbell ring. Opening the door gave me such a lift, for someone had left me a meal as a gift. So who would leave me such a surprise? I couldn't see. I had soap in my eyes. It wasn't for Christmas. There was no red or green, and nobody celebrates COVID-19. No bunny or tooth fairy or great pumpkin. The world has a new hero. Lasagna Man!
Lasagna Man!
You have to get a big
L for my shirt, yeah.
Isn't that great?
That is pretty good. So I ran a Dungeons and Dragons game with 4 people who were in Europe. I think if I remember right, it was France, Italy, Slovenia, and the UK, and 2 players from North America who were in Ottawa, and then myself in Ottawa. It was pretty cool.
Was her name Melania from Slovenia?
No.
Slovenia.
What's interesting, when you play a game when you've never met the people, like none of these people, I've never met them. They were all gathered as an online group from a Reddit forum, I think. Anyway, there's a group called Looking for Game or something. So it's really hard for me to know who's who, except for there's a female player, so that voice is really clear. And there's the other player in Ottawa. I've talked to him online a few times, so I know his voice. But all the new players, it's like I had to keep saying, okay, I don't know who that was. Which character was that? So that was kind of fun.
I know that you don't think of this very often, but do they say how they're doing with the COVID-19? Does anybody?
Sometimes usually at wrap-up, we'll chat about it, or maybe at the start of the game, and then the game is just the game. But usually when we check in, we'll hear from somebody who's not, like one person in one of the games I run, I haven't been outside for more than 6 hours in 4 weeks, or something like that. They're, seriously? Oh, yeah. Other people live like we do in a place where you can go outside quite easily, but some people in densely populated areas, like apartment buildings, they just, they have food delivered. They just hear a knock on their door, and there's a box of food outside the door. Oh, talk about sweet. It's almost as sweet as the gig I've got. I just wake up and there's food in the fridge.
Like lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Alan's always happy when I give lasagna away because he's really getting tired of
It's like
the March, April, May, 2 months of lasagna.
Mm-hmm. So this is COVID Chronicles number
8.
Subscribe. Click subscribe. Go ahead, I dare you. Click like and subscribe.
And tell us what you want. What do you want to talk about?
What do you? Yeah. What? You can even go to strange territory and subject matter if you want to.
Yeah, we'll talk about anything.
Almost anything.
For 4 years we did.
If it's something we really can't talk about, we'll talk about it, but we'll leave out key words so you won't.
We'll blur our mouths.
You'll have to figure out like, oh, what is that they're talking about? Somebody's just something really, really bad because some of the words are missing. Okay, that's all for me. Lasagna man! And lasagna baking lady.
No bunny or tooth fairy or great pumpkin can. The world has a new hero, lasagna man.